Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm going to show you something you can do with these Faux Barrels that a lot of people like to throw out after they either minimize or just do a front gun integration for the long shot. So I'm going to show you what you can actually do with this instead of just throwing it out. This is how I have the basic setup for all the pieces, well at least the top ones, which will be going up here, all three of them. It's a giant blue LED, 10mm of course, with nothing more than a standard wire setup with extenders running the full length of the entire system, and a little more so I have room to solder on the other end, and they're carefully glued together all the way down so it's become nice and straight and stiff, and they don't accidentally cross while inside, because this is a one-way deal for me. Also on top I've got a little bit of foam, which I trimmed out of a bigger piece of foam, so that way it fits nicely around the LED and holds it secure in the center. And also the outside fits neatly on the inside of the tube. Now I have a bunch of these, so for every LED, which is 6 total, so when I'm all done it'll have a 3-sided big glow bar. So I'm gonna finish up at least the top portion and glue my cap on to it, so that way that portion's done so I can get to work on the bottom. Working with solder and soldering irons of the sort, be careful not to breathe in toxic fumes. Therefore you want to have a fan that either constantly keeps blowing the air away from you so it's in a well ventilated area, or you can have the fan turned around and actually suck all the toxic fumes out a window if you have that option. If not, simple fan just blowing across your face and the outdoor will work just fine. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I've put all the wires to the inside along these edges right here, so that way the wires are nice and neat and they're on the shadows of them will not show on the outside of the tubes. Originally I was going to put them through the center, but it's much too narrow of a space, and I was originally going to show you this before I taped this nice end on there. But, however, that didn't turn out as planned, so I have to show it to you this way. But take my word for it, all the wires are designed to go towards the center as so. Now I just need to put in the other LEDs for this end with the foam rings I have cut out, and I will be set to finish wiring this and put on the battery pack, which is a large custom double D battery pack. It'll also act as a good handle down here, so the whole system will be something like that when I'm done. I'm just about to solder this all back up, so I have all the reds connected to just this post and all the blacks connected to just this post. And I very meticulously went in and made sure that nothing was cross-threaded, nor touching, so nothing would short circuit. And I also like to test my stuff usually before I officially put it all together, so that's why I keep a little 3-volt battery pack lying around a lot. So here goes nothing, as long as everything lights up like it should. Alright, I'm just going to solder this all together and it's going to be almost done. And here it is, finished in its entirety with 2D batteries, although I am not liking the handle, which is 2B battery holders. I really wish I had reconsidered this and made them actually smaller, but I do like how the top piece came out. I am really proud of that. I don't really like this switch style. If I could do it over again, I would definitely build it differently, but for now it works pretty good. As you can see, it lights up all the tubes, which is great. Now how we go show you what it's like in a dark room, and I'll explain why exactly I built it the way I did. Alright, and as you can see a little bit down here where the blue is showing through from the actual light itself, but as you can see there's nothing escaping out the top. It looks like a glowing bar essentially. Now this is based off something I actually have seen in the Tomb Raider movie. I know a lot of people have wondered what those were. Those are probably, I think they're actually just really long, bright orange glow sticks. But I wanted something that would be a little more useful, so that's why I made these. I made it specifically so that it would glow up and be responsive to a little light switch, and works great. It's putting off a lot of light considering what it is, so you don't need 3 to do this. All you need is technically 1, and you don't need the wires on the inside. You can run them on the outside. So if you guys want to build one of these, you can just consult me for further plans. I mean, the switch operation is very simple. It's as you can see, it's just nothing more than an on-off switch connected to just some batteries, which is very simple wiring. So you guys could always just manage that on your own. Otherwise, for full details, I might draw up a schematic eventually, but I'm not going to worry about it. So that's my LED light bar with the Faux Barrels that if you do minimizations you don't need anymore. So here you go. If you guys want to do this, go right ahead, and if not, that's okay. I mean, you guys got lots of barrels out there, so have at it.